Okay, here we go. World of Tanks, and I'm driving my E25, of course, the German Tier 7 premium tank destroyer, and we are on the Sand River map, and we are on a standard battle, and well, the Stug 3G comes on, says he's going to the hill, and that's my plan. Ideally, what I want to do is get up there and get pre-positioned so I can take some cheap shots at any enemy lights or mediums that come popping up at A8 or maybe down in the B6 area. And the E25 is really good for that, simply because it's so fast and it's so stealthy. If there's a downside to the E25, it's the gun. I mean, the gun fires fast and it's pretty accurate, but as you can see, only 150 millimeters of penetration on the standard ammo, 194 on the premium stuff. HE isn't anything to get excited about. It's only 75 millimeter. I mean, it's good for getting a reset or maybe doing a lot of damage to a soft lower tier target. But really, with this tank, you want to rely on your armor piercing or the variant. So go ahead and getting up the hill. And I don't want to outrun my support. Again, the E25 is a good tank, but it's not really a front line tank. The idea here is to get lined up, get a shot or two off if possible, and then just duck down into some hard cover. But again, I'm watching the mini-map, and I've got the Stug coming up behind me, and we get off to a good start. Our Panther destroys the enemy Death Toaster, and well, as you can see, XVM is really liking our chances here. So anyway, we got the Stug right there, and got another friendly coming up here behind me, and the enemy Rudy shows up. The Stritzvan, I think that's it. The 74 is popping up right there, and we got an A43 up at the top of the hill, but I'm spotted, so I want to be careful about what I do and what kind of shots I line up. And I'm not sure what's going on with the interface here, so you're not really seeing the health on these guys, but we'll see what happens when some folks start taking some damage. Yeah, okay, yeah, you can see the Stug took a hit there, and he made a bad decision trying to go after that Rudy without any help. So I'm trying to get a shot lined up. I go ahead and auto aim, pull up, and my first shot bounces. I've been using auto-aim a lot more lately, at least in the faster firing guns, or if I'm on the move, simply because it lets me pay more attention to the driving that I need to do. So, with that, you know, it does give me the chance to, again, worry about the driving, not worry about the aiming, come around the corner. Okay, there we go. Oh, alrighty. Took care of the Rudy. So A43 around there on the other side, and I don't want to just come right around the corner and pop up right behind these two guys, because chances are they're going to they would turn around, but then they would turn around and just, you know, plain spot me. But if I pull back a little bit, get some distance, then I should be able to put rear shots into them without too much risk, and I'm trying to get my gun lined up. Come on. Nope, ain't gonna happen. So T29's up there, and he's working over that T150. T29 is gonna win that battle every time. So, but doesn't mean I can't come in and maybe take a cheap shot or two. And of course, the A43, well, I lose sight of him. So, what do you do here? You look at the mini-map, and you notice again we have the Panther, and I can't tell what that is with the Panther, but that heavy, the M6 down there. So now our Panther and artillery are the only things protecting our base, and the artillery's buggering off, and there goes the Panther. So we're actually down 3 tanks at this point. We're losing 8-5, and well, I got to do what I can do. So. Alright, so I did get spots on the tank destroyers that are camping the enemy base, but really what's important right now is taking care of the tanks that are moving into our base. So we're just going to ease up, look around, see what we can see, and there is a KV-1, and we're just going to open up on him, go ahead and take care of him. IS-2 popped popped up over there. He's on about half his health, but I just been spotted. I do not want to remain spotted, because if I do, yeah, that's going to happen. Now, on the other hand, E25, good gun depression, shoots fast, shoots accurate. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to get more shots into that into the IS-2. Now, there's a Hellcat down to the left, down there, so I want to go ahead and see if I can't work over him. Or I'll help our Stritzvan work him over, but no, he's good to go. And I left myself open to a shot that I definitely should not have taken from that T-29. So, get back down below the ridge, move around, and wait a few more seconds, just so I'm pretty sure I'm off his radar. But rule of thumb when you're peeking like this is don't pop up where they expect you to pop up, if you can avoid it. Okay. Working over the T-29, but not very successfully. He just don't have the penetration to get through his tracks, but it backs him off. He's backing off the base. He knows he's going to get shot up by me, and well, time to move again. So T-29, IS-2, and the Chinukai are down at the base. So the IS-2 gets taken care of by artillery. Chinukai, well, this one, you know, we're looking at, well, yeah, we were looking at a tier 5, and this gun will absolutely chew up a tier 5, whether it's a heavy tank or a medium tank. In that particular case, the medium tank just absolutely got, well, as you saw, chewed up. So I get spotted, pulling up, but there is the enemy artillery. Let's see if I can't line some shots up. Loop one in, and the other one just goes high. Let's get out of here before something weird happens. But you know what? There's a box tank, and if he's going to sit up there and let me shoot at him, I will be more than happy to shoot at him, because I can win a long-range gunnery duel with a box tank every day. So we've pulled the scores back. We are now leading 10-9. We have an extra tank. However, they have a couple of tank destroyers, heavy camping their base. Their artillery is up. Our friendly T-29 and our Stritzvan 74 are looking at the enemy T-29, and yeah, Artie's taking another shot at me. Somebody took another shot at me. So our friendly T-29 takes out the enemy T-29. So at this point, it's just a question of how can we best wrap up the match without, you know, just driving blindly into their guns, because the guns that they have left in the match can still really, really chew us up. So, you know what? Again, let's take advantage of my advantages. Pull up here, wait for a few seconds, and there we go. SU-122-44 and the SU-152. So I pick ones I want to shoot at. Start with the SU-122. And he gets taken out by a friendly. And now work over the 152. Ah! Oh, I even set him on fire. Look at that. But I, you know what? No worries, because this was just a case of securing the victory. So yeah, I was just yeah, that was a lull. It was like, okay, fine, got the kill. I would have liked the kill, but that's okay. So pull up a little further. I see where the T-29 was last spotted, and sure enough, I spot him again. And the Stritzvan, it looks like, spots the Hummel, but that's okay because I'm going to work over this T-29. I'm looking for shots into his engine if I can get them. And there we go. Set him off. Set him with a fire. So yeah, overall pretty good game. You know, picked up tanker sniper, high caliber, which you know, given the amount of fire that I was putting out, was actually not really that surprising, but it's kind of a tricky medal to get in an E25 because your alpha damage is so low. But anyway, picked up a Confederate because I shot up just about everybody on the enemy team. But on top of that, fire for effect, fighter, arsonist, destroyed enemy vehicle. Well, actually, I set the 2 fires. Bruiser, and an ace tanker badge. So taking a look at the team score here. Yeah, go ahead and sort this out by experience, because it's not. And 1,527 base experience, and I believe, yeah, that was my *2 for the first win. And of course, that was when I was still had that premium account from that contest. So 5,000 experience I got to take back with me. So good job though to about a third of my team here. Panther picked up a couple of kills. T29 picked up a couple. The artillery did a good job. The the rest of the team, no complaints, no real complaints. They could have done a little bit better, but it's hard for those lower tier tanks to contribute as well as they can in a match like that. On the enemy team, the enemy IS-2. Oops, he did a good job. 8 shots fired, 6 hits, 5 penetrations, 4 kills. So good on him. Plus, he did a couple thousand points worth of spotting damage. He had a very good game. The SU-122-44, okay game, but I think I don't know if camping the base was the right thing for him to do. If he'd been in a different location, maybe he could have had a better effect. Enemy KV-3 didn't really fare that well. Not sure what happened with him. T29s, well, between the 2 of them, again, T29s, they really should have been pushing, especially the one that was camping the base at the end of the game. So, going to the detailed report, 38 shots fired, 35 of those hit, and again, here's the weakness of the gun. Of those 35 that hit, only 29 pinned. But on the other hand, 4,100 damage. 3,600 of that was from more than 300 meters. 11 vehicles damaged, 5 destroyed. Got the kill stealer taking my top gun away. But, took 1 hit, and again, I should not have taken that hit from that T29 but you know what? Good on him. He was alert, but not quite enough. So only 129 assistance, 197 assistance damage. But here's the big payoff here. I was running a personal reserve, so that along with the credits, or regular credits earned, turned a profit of 138,000 credits for that match, and again 5,040 experience got to put that into the bank. So the E25, is it overpowered? Well, yeah, I guess so. I guess it is. Thing 2 actually had something to say about it.
So the problem with the E25 is it's kind of like the AMX ELC for assholes. It has thicker armor, just as much invisibility of it, more HP. It is 2 tiers higher, but effectively only 1 tier higher because of matchmaking. And while its gun doesn't have as good alpha damage, it has equivalent penetration as well as a fire rate almost equivalent to that of some auto-looters, without having to be an auto-looter itself. The thing is, you need to know how to use it, but if you do, I've seen people with 66% win rates on that tank.
Yep.
Which I've only seen matched with tanks overpowered, such as the ET2.
All right, well, that was thing 2's commentary on the E25. So, anyway, with that, I hope you enjoyed the match, and I hope it gave you some tips on how to play the E25 and how to play in a different situations. So, with that, yeah, I guess that's it. Talk to you later. Bye.